Yes, we're here with your Montana. We're going to start from the very front compartments. You're going to have, it's pre-cut out for a generator, so if you decide to get one, and the next compartment's going to be your 12-volt battery. Behind is going to be the spray hose. Manual light here. Right on the driver's side, you're going to have a little cheat sheet for your leveling system. We have power on, and then when your truck's out of the way, you're gonna hit auto level. That's gonna level your unit. Now, if you want to load your truck, load it up, you're gonna hit retract, push and hold rear. That's gonna bring all your rear jacks up. If that retract light is not lit, it means extend. So if you want to extend the front, make sure the light's not lit. Or if you want to lower the front, make sure the light's lit. Whatever you want to do, extend or retract, and then push what legs you want to do it. I'll go a little bit more in depth when you get here. Right to the right of it is going to be VIN as well as tire pressure and model on the tags. You have two 30-pound LP tanks, both full. Regulators on the driver's side here. So pointing to the front of the camper, you're going to use the passenger side tank. Pointing to the back of the camper, you're going to use this tank right here. Green indicates you're good, red indicates you're empty. They are manual, so you will have to go out and switch it yourself. Inside you pass through here, you're going to have override bars here, as well as the vacuum. Cable satellite output there, right near the vent. Sewer hose, 30 amp to 50 to 30 amp adapter, as well as your 30 to 15 amp adapter over on that side. Right here is going to be where you're going to input water cable. So you'll put water hose here. Now choose what you want to do. The bottom valve here. Bottom valve, fill the unit, point it down. To use the water off the water hose, point it to the left. Winterization valve there to use this port when you're winterizing. Water heater bypass is going to be there. Your outdoor shower for the blue spray hose is going to be right there. Input for your key TV. Key TV works as you input it one spot and it feeds the whole camper. Instead of having to individually have a splitter outside, it does it all right here. Battery disconnect, low points, black tank flush. Black tank flush. Make sure your valves are both open before you even hook a water hose up to here. Make sure your valves are open and you're at a dump station hooked up. It's going to clean your black tank out, but if it's full and you don't pull your valves open, you're going to have a big mess inside. Right to the right, you're going to have your 50 amp hookup cord here. This is your cord, so don't forget it when you leave. We'll help you remember. There is your sewer connection right there, about midway on the driver's side. Water heater here. Your water heater is going to be electric and gas. The electric switch is here, right where the tape is. You'll want to come out and manually turn that on about 15 minutes before you take a shower. It'll be nice and hot. Turn that on with the propane. You got refrigeration here, so if it drips a little bit, it's just condensation from the fridge. Don't freak out. Coming to the back of your unit, overflow there, so if your unit starts overfilling when you're filling it with water, it's going to pour out there. Backside, you are prepped for a Furion camera. It is not there. You'll have to purchase the camera, but it is a plug-and-play setup. Spare tire is right in the rear behind the axles. There is that bar up front. Will help you get your spare tire down. The access point is on the passenger side. Coming up on the passenger side, you got your awnings out. Right underneath the word Montana right here is going to be exhaust. That gets extremely hot as soon as you kick your furnace on. Anything in front of it will burn. So be careful when you fire it up what's in front of that. Outdoor speakers are controlled from the inside radio. Here's your other 30-pound LP tank right here. Now we're gonna make our way inside your unit. First things first, when you come inside your unit, this little black box here is gonna be breakers, fuses, so if anything happens with your camera, or your camper, come here, check it out. It's gonna show a red LED if a fuse is blown. That's gonna be the first spot you wanna check before you do anything. Right above it, you're gonna have your panel. Your panel here is all these across are lights. These little buttons show you your levels here. You push and hold and it'll show you your levels. Awnings, controls there. If you're going somewhere where it's going to get cold, there's tank heaters. So again, for your water heater, electric and gas, to run the electric, you have to go outside and turn on that switch out there also. So 15 minutes before, you got 3 switches to flip before you have a nice hot shower. Gas, electric, and then the electric side out on the water heater itself. One of these switches, this switch here, for your slides are going to control both kitchen slides. The other one's going to control the bedroom by itself. Water pump, that's if you're going to use the water out of the tank of the unit. If you're hooked up just in the city connection, you don't need the water pump. It'll use the pressure off the hose. We're going to start from the master bedroom, work our way back to the living room. Master bedroom here. Individual reading lights above the bed. AC unit is controlled just like a at-home AC unit. You're just going to push this bottom button and then it will go to what you want as soon as, so we're going to go to auto, high, cool. Adjust your temp here. It does have furnace on it too, so you just keep hitting. Little dressing hallway closets. You are washer dryer prep ready. There are chairs here. Bathroom pretty self-explanatory. You do have a GFI outlet. Fan controls there as well as the light. Making our way back through your camper, you can access the bathroom from master bedroom or the hallway. Okay, now in the kitchen, your GFI breaker is here. So if something happens, check that. Check your fuses and your breakers. So on this wall here, these 2 switches are going to control the overhead lights in the kitchen as well as the lights here. If you go through and you turn off all the switches here and on the panel and there's still lights on, they're manual lights or they got light switches near them. So like for example, this light underneath is a manual light. It's like an old school tap light. You have a button dead center. You just push it and then it will turn off. Now going to the fridge, you're going to push power. Right now it's going off at the propane, so we're going to click it over to auto. Auto here is going to use the feed off your electric, and then as soon as you disconnect the feed, it will go to propane. So there it is. That one kind of tells you. Stovetop's going to be like your outside stove, or even at home. You're going to go over to the little flame on your dials, push and hold your igniter down. Now your microwave is going to be the indicator if you have at least 30 amps. If that microwave is lit up, you have at least 30 amps. That's the best way to tell if you're got shore power. If that's not lit, you are not connected to shore power. Fireplace that only runs when you're connected to shore power. Same with your oven, only runs when you go to shore power. Same with TV. Right behind this glass is going to be the radio. Radio here. So you will push zones. There will be 3 different zones in this system. You're going to have a bedroom. You're going to have right at the TV here, and then you're going to have outside. You'll have to push zone and then adjust that volume, and then push zone again, adjust that volume. Fan is controlled by the fan there in your living room is controlled by the switch inside this door here at the very top. You do have dimmer switches. So again, just push and hold and it'll dim down. Tap, push and hold to bring it back up. That is going to complete our video on the Montana. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for choosing Lakeshore, and I'll see you when you get here. Thank you.